dragged in.
This is if you are for some reason behind on your episodes and you're listening right from the last one to this next one,
yeah,
like you're really hearing like there's only been a minute in between.
Yeah.
Like we wrapped up, I peed,
and there's been
here
1
we are.
minute.
Let me make sure we're filming. Sorry, guys.
We have an amazing guest on today. Who
we do, and we kind of had a little spoiler for her that we didn't even know was a teaser.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, with the Mamdani dog.
Mm-hmm.
So we met this woman at Tompkins Square Park Halloween dog parade, costume party, whatever you want to call
That's
it.
the full name.
And she really stuck out to us because she had dressed up her dogs with a little sweater that said "Dogs from Mamdani."
Mm-hmm. And she had the shirt too.
And she had the shirt too, and she was wearing a little hat, wasn't she?
And a little beret, and they both were in just like red and black.
Yeah, it was really
her
cute.
Little dog,
and she was just giving this energy of like a true New Yorker, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this woman?" And so then I post it, and then my friend Nick, he's like, "That's my neighbor."
Which is already
and
crazy.
I'm like, what?
Crazy
and then
small
he's
world.
like, yeah, I just sold her a vacuum on Facebook Marketplace.
That's amazing.
And I was like,
we can talk to her about that.
I was like, go downstairs right now, or upstairs. I'm assuming upstairs, and get her information for me. And he was like, what, Nora? I really don't. What?
Did he really do that?
And that's what he did.
That's amazing.
And I was like, get her information. And then he got it. And then now she's coming on the pod with us.
And at first we didn't reach out. And she was like talking to your friend. Like,
she was like, where
you
are
want
your
my contact info? And I
thought
gave it.
she was, yeah. So we really don't know this woman that well at all. And I've tried to look up information on her. And there's really nothing out there. So we're going to learn with you guys on who this woman is. But she is such a quintessential New York City lady, and she looked so chic and cool that we could not have her on the pod.
Yeah, and like seeing her and the dog, I think she was also the last person with a dog that we filmed that day.
Yeah, she just
it was
really,
like, there's no more dogs.
I remember I said to you, Hannah, I was like, that's the one. That's her.
That's
like,
the one. Like that'll be the breakout star.
And I want to be really clear that I don't want anyone famous coming on here anymore.
Okay. I feel maybe sometimes if they're interested, that could be good.
I want the people of New York City.
I do as well. And you know that I feel more comfortable with the people of New York City than I do interviewing celebrities.
Same.
And I feel like it's not all about us, but it is our podcast.
If a celebrity insists on coming on, we'll let them.
We'll have them on.
Like, I want the people to shine.
Yeah.
So.
And that was the point of this.
Yes.
It was not for this. They have their shine.
And so with that in mind, I hope everyone enjoys this beautiful episode.
What was that, 2 minutes?
It was like 3 minutes.
I was like, whoa. That's a really quick intro.
You think it's and with that, no, I'm just kidding. We can
vamp. I never know. I don't know what the people want. I mean, you know how I feel like when I listen to podcasts, if I have my people, I want as much as them as possible. But then, of course, I listen to the interview as well. But I don't know how people feel. Maybe they're like, we want to meet this lady. Wrap it up, girls.
Like, shut the
fuck up.
You stupid bitches.
We don't want to hear from you.
We don't want to hear from you anymore.
I guess that's how people probably feel if they're listening because their friend is on. And they're listening to the intro and we're like Googling stuff into the mic.
Like, who's Jimmy Cotta again?
They're like, okay, we need to get to the interview.
He was a good one.
He was a good one. That was the highlight of the last week's episode.
I really didn't know anything about him, really. That's embarrassing.
I can't believe I thought I didn't know anything about him, and I knew all about him. I knew he was the peanut farmer. I knew the people loved him. I knew when he passed. I was like, he's dead? It's like, you knew he was dead, Anna.
I need to read a book about every president.
Okay. That's a good goal.
That sounds like
started,
a really
do you have goals
fun,
for next year yet or not yet?
Oh, we're still working through some goals that I have this year.
I'm trashing this year.
Really?
Yeah, because my goals were insane. They were like, when you find the time, save $10,000 like and get out of student loan debt. And it was like, we need to be more realistic. And I found this woman online who was sharing her template. And then I came up with some of my own things as well. So for 2026, I'm going to have 2 big goals. And then I'm going to have little tiny quarter goals.
Okay.
Like if I love it, it can stay in my year, in my life. If not, just try it out for a quarter.
Okay.
And like so easy, like quarter one, read a book. Like that's it. And it's like, okay, you read a book. That's great. And it's like, and if you love it, read more books. But it's like, or like quarter one, you're going to drink this much water every day. Like really tiny goal.
Quarter? Oh, for a whole quarter?
For the whole quarter.
Wow.
So it's like really tiny goals for each quarter and then big goals for the year.
That's a big goal to drink a certain amount of water for a quarter.
I don't think
that's like 3 months every day.
Yeah. You don't feel like you already just drink a lot of water? I thought that was
some
pretty
days
easy.
that I have, some days
I feel like I drink the same amount of water every day.
Really? Okay. I'll hold
and then you
to
have to have fun goals, like things that are not stressful. Like I'm gonna plan a birthday party for myself. I'm going to leave the country once. I'm going to go visit my mom 2 times. Like fun things you can look forward to all year. And then she was like, you got to keep track of behaviors. Who am I jealous of? And how can I be like them instead of being jealous of them? Who makes me feel really good after I see them? And what habits do I have that slow me down?
I really hope I'm in the second.
So this is I haven't filled anything out other than my big goals, of course.
Okay.
And 2 of my fun goals are already in.
What are your big goals?
My big goal next year in 2026, I want to perform my solo show and run the marathon. Those are my 2 goals for next year. And what I love about those goals is they're 2 goals I'm doing alone because I feel like my theme this year is I'm never alone.
Yeah.
So for 2026, I would like to do 2 very big things alone.
Yes.
And then I have to think of my little goals. And then my fun goals so far are just my trip to Puerto Rico in January and then Florence and the Machine with Ryan in April.
Wow. And
that's what I'm working on. So I'm kind of, now that I've got that going, scratch this year, we're just kind of playing it out.
We got to get it. I didn't realize you wanted to run the marathon.
Yeah, I've wanted to since last year. It was kind of like a little bit of an itch I had.
Yeah.
And then it kind of felt really out of reach, but being around Katie and Brian.
You're like, I can do this.
I can do this. I saw not only can I do it like, cause it was like easy watching them train, but it was like, okay, if you train and prep, like, and then here's how you would do it, and this is how you get in, and this is how you prepare. Yeah. It was kind of like, if you wanted to do it, it's not like a impossible thing.
Totally.
Like, you could do it.
You can definitely do it. I can't wait to cheer you on.
I'm very
going to
excited.
make a really cool sign.
But that's why I need to go to the physical therapist.
Oh, yeah. We got to get you to
get this fixed.
I can't wait to make my sign.
Start thinking.
For your solo show, too, I'll bring a sign.
That's perfect.
I'll bring the similar signs.
Yeah, you can make one sign.
One sign, and then you flip it.
And you can bring it to the birthday party, too. You could just use it all year.
That'll be so fun to have. Like, I've always had friends. I mean, they're definitely people that I'm close with, but not, like... Actually, that's not true. Calla runs, and I'm really close with her. But, like, I don't know, just having a friend who's, like, never run before, who's going to run, that's going to really... really be nice.
It was really exciting this year, like waiting to like see like Brian and Katie.
Yeah, so that's nice. I'm excited.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, you got goals for next year yet? Because I'm bumping that. I'm getting that ready. I'm
bumping
done.
That.
I'm bumping
She's
that.
bumping that.
We were talking about Brat today.
Yeah, I don't know what my goals are just yet. I need to figure them out, but.
That girl's video inspired me, and I was like, let's get moving.
Let's get moving. I did buy a manifestation journal, though.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I have
really
some
good.
manifestations I want to bring to life.
Okay.
So I'm working on that. But yeah, I have that. That's in the mail.
Okay. So we can't start manifesting yet.
Can't start just yet.
I have a manifestation
but I
journal
do
in
have,
the mail.
I have my goals from last year here.
Were they tangible?
Yeah, I achieved most of them.
That's amazing. None of mine. Mine were out of control. What were your goals?
Let's see here. New goals.
One of mine was to like achieve financial security. It's like I love my job, and my job is sometimes easy, sometimes hard, but it's like I work at a gym. Like I wasn't going to achieve financial security this year.
I don't know where mine is now.
God
damn it.
I wrote mine down last year, but I think I need to have them on me.
New Year.
What were you typing before?
I was typing goal. New Year's resolutions. New Manifestations. Yeah, that's what it was. It was it was under 2025 full moon manifestations.
There we go.
Read 30 books.
How's that going?
I think I read 15 so far.
You're almost there. Just keep going.
Keep plugging. Travel abroad.
Great. Done.
Start a book club at Rikers.
Done.
Go to DC at least 3 times.
How'd that go?
I don't know if I did or not.
You definitely went twice.
Have consistent, healthy relationship.
Okay.
No. Stay sober.
Yep. Check.
Stand-up tour.
Done. In a way.
Be in a good spot with my job by end of year. Which we don't know.
But we don't know yet, so it could be done.
2024 was get a boob job.
Done.
Create a large following for High Heels and Punchlines.
The podcast doesn't
Produce
exist.
at least 2 High Heels and Punchline shows. Which
I think that happened, yeah.
Yeah. Travel abroad. Do at least 10 stand-up shows. I did. Lose 10 more pounds. I don't really know. Read 12 books. So it really intends to go from 12 to 30.
Really big jump. But 12 probably felt like a walk in the park. So you were like, let's bump it up.
Have a healthy, loving, romantic relationship.
Okay.
Again, we didn't hit that one.
Okay.
Create financial stability for myself / keep my job.
Financial stability is one I also keep putting on.
Yeah.
And I think I need to be more specific. Like I want in my savings 2 months rent.
Yeah.
That is doable by the end of the year.
Yes.
If I plan for it.
Oh shoot, we have to go. We gotta go. I love you.
Enjoy this interview.
Hi.
Hi. How freaking random was that I'm buying a
so crazy
vacuum cleaner from your friend who lives in my building, who's lived here for, he said, 8 years, and we've never seen each other before.
Oh
so
my God.
How
Are you guys friends now?
We could be.
Yeah, you guys should be for sure. Drake, that's so funny. How long have you been in the building?
I have been in this building. I moved to New York in 1993.
Yes.
I went to drama school in Chicago when I was 17 and blah, 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 blah. I always thought I would move to New York. And then I took a wrong left-hand turn and went to LA. So it took me a while, but I got here in 93 and I had fallen in love with it the first time I came as an adult. And I came under really bizarre circumstances. I had a drug dealer boyfriend who called me in the middle of the night and said, show up. And it was all so dramatic. And I was 20 years old. I was like, okay, I will.
Right, I'm in.
Wow.
Yeah, and when 42nd Street was still pretty sleazy, I saw entirely too much of it. But I was like, this is where I'm, not 42nd Street, but this is where I'm supposed to be. And anyway, so I've been here since 93. And my best friend at the time, who's originally from Ireland, who grew up mostly in New York, I met her in LA, had moved back to New York. So I'm staying with her in the building I'm in now. She was living in this building. And, she had something else going on. So I was going to have to stay with another friend that I hardly knew. And she was in Queens. And Queens sounded like the end of the world to me.
Yeah.
I had just started dating this guy, and this is when you're looking for everything online. And what you would do at that time is you would look for apartments and anything else in the village, in the classifieds in the Village Voice, and which came out on Wednesdays. But if you knew about it, you could go where you could find it on a Tuesday night and get a jump on everybody. And we're sitting on his stoop. He's on the same street as me on the other side of Columbus. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't go to Queens. And he said, that building you're staying in, the manager owes me a favor. And the next day I was in this building.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's amazing.
Really rotten romantic karma, but I have great apartment karma. And sometimes I think that might be more beneficial.
Wow. In New York, it definitely is.
Yeah. Wait, Drake. So we introduced you in a recording before this, but can you tell us, so your name is Drake, you've been in New York, you've had this dog that's so cute. What's the dog's
Yes,
name
and
again?
here he is. Now
Yes.
he's in his I don't roll over for fascist t-shirt.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
What's the dog's name?
Bigsby.
Bigsby is a great
Yes,
wardrobe.
we're talking to you, also known as Mr. Biggs.
Mr. Biggs. I love that. And so you've been in New York since 1993. And what do you do? Like, you mentioned acting school. Like, can you tell us about your career?
Sure. I started out, I was one of those kids from the age of 5. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I went to drama school. And then instead of going to New York, I ended up in LA. And I waited a lot of tables. I waited a lot of tables. I was in some weird cable thing that I never saw. And some very what would be comparable to off Broadway things. But mostly I waited tables, and I realized I didn't have the right persona for it. You have to be able to, apart from anything else, you have to be able to just turn it on and go home. And if you get a call, great, and you turn it on again. And if you don't, you just move on. I couldn't do that. I just, I just would stay in bed forever. And I thought, okay, what else am I any good at that I don't have to go back to school for, that I could make a living at? And the only other thing I've ever done is write. And I thought, okay, I write short stories, I write poetry. That's not exactly a living at this point. So I sent away for all these things, how to write greeting cards, blah, 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 blah. And long story short, I was a Buddhist at the time. I was on my way to the beach. I have no sense of direction, even though I've been there a million times. Went off at the wrong exit. I'm like, okay, now there's no parking, but everybody's at the beach. So I can find parking for free in downtown Santa Monica by the Buddhist store and get myself the incense I need. And while that was happening, I'm walking by and I see this shoe store, which I can't resist. And I go in and I have a beach bag full of everything I've sent away from, how to write greeting cards, how to do this, how to do that. And I go in and I start talking to the guy who owns this little boutique. And he tells me how much he hates selling shoes. And what he wants to do is write. And I said, really? Tell me about it. And I dumped my beach bag. And he was like, have you ever heard of this place called Ad Center? So I ended up going to this place and taking some courses, and I wrote advertising.
Oh, amazing.
That's so funny. What a weird roundabout way to get you there.
Yes. I thought if I hadn't gotten lost, if I hadn't been a Buddhist, if I didn't love shoes so much, who knows?
Who knows what you'd be up to, what you'd be doing.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So how has New York changed over time? I mean, like, I'm sure you have so many cool stories. Like,
I do. It's funny because right before this, one of my close friends I've known almost since I lived here, right? It was his niece's birthday, and we're talking about a mutual friend of ours who used to have a gallery in Soho when Soho was nothing like it is now.
Right. It was cool.
Yeah. It was a little dicey, but very cool. She had this huge loft. And I came in at sort of the tail end of what I think was probably a really great era. I was, so I would say the biggest, I'll say this. When they opened up a Kmart in the East Village, I said, this is the beginning of the end.
That's a pretty bad sign.
Yeah, it was a bad sign. It was like, I don't mind looking over my shoulder a little bit to keep the neighborhoods like they really are. But it's, it's like everywhere. I mean, there's some things that are nicer, for sure. There's some things, I live in between Central Park and Riverside. And so I'm very lucky in all that real estate kind of way. And anyway, but when I would first walk over to the river, there was like a viaduct sort of thing I'd walk under on 72nd Street. And it was a little, you don't want to be, even at dusk, you didn't really want to be going through. That's completely different. And it's landscaped and it's beautiful. And I appreciate it, and there's a bike path from all the way downtown to past Harlem. So that's lovely. But we're paying for a lot of that stuff in other ways, So that's how it's still, I still can't imagine living anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
only time I ever thought I could was I fell in love with Paris. I have very strong love affairs with cities, not so much with, men, but cities are, right there.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with Paris, and it was the only place I'd ever wanted to live other than New York. And at a certain point, it transitioned a little later. I was freelancing at the time, but I was working remotely. And I had a lot of leeway because I knew the guy well who was heading up the agency. And he said, I don't care if you're here, just get the work done. I said, well, do you care if I'm in Paris if I get the work done? So I was doing that, and I would exchange my apartment for a month at a time, all this kind of thing. And then when I tried to get work there as an American, really as anybody not in the EU, and then I almost got married there, which
wow.
Yeah, well,
you almost fell in love in Paris in a lot of ways.
I fell in love with Paris, which was much bigger. I used to rollerblade everywhere, so I brought my skates, and I met this guy skating, right? And he was gorgeous. And it was the most romantic 5 days of my life. And now I'm going to marry him. And thank God I went back before I moved lock, stock, and barrel. I thought, let's at least spend like 2 weeks solid living together. And so.
That sounds like Carrie Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Going to New York, going to Paris, falling in love, coming back to New York.
Yes. And then Paris also, got gentrified in a lot of ways, like everything is. And it made me sad, but it was also like, I still really like it. Yeah. But I don't feel as if I'm destined to live in the wrong city. New York is amazing. I almost feel like I shouldn't say that for anybody who's watching outside of New York. It's too many new people. Go home. Go home.
Don't. It's good, but we're set. We're okay right now.
Yeah, we're good for now.
I love it.
That's amazing. Oh, Mr. Bigsby.
Yeah.
Is he named Mr. Big because of Sex and the City or no?
No, it's so funny. So many people asked me that. And it just became, because he's so little and he's got this big personality. So I just started calling him Mr. Biggs as well. But no.
That's what I thought when you said it at first. That's why I was like, oh, she must love Sex and the City.
And you know what? I never minded when people told me that until I read about how, Chris Noth was kind of a predator. And I'm like, no.
It's not the best reputation.
Yeah. But Mr. Biggs is, you are the best.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
Really and I took him to Paris the last time I was there.
Oh.
And he was very popular. Him? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And he likes to be dressed up, so you can get him a little Paris outfit.
I got him before I went, I got him a beret, and then I thought that's too much. It's like somebody coming here and you live in New York and you wear a New York t-shirt. No.
Right.
Yeah. So, and where were you born? Were you born in New York?
Chicago.
Oh, in Chicago. Oh, yeah, because you said you've lived here since '93. Okay, very cool. Very cool.
What's it like dating in New York in the 90s and dating now?
Different. And I'm older now, so that also makes a difference. As much as I might not like it too, it does.
Yeah.
But it was things just happened easier. You met somebody when you were out with your friends at a bar. You sometimes met somebody literally on the street. You met somebody while you were waiting for the subway because people didn't have smartphones.
Mhm.
People didn't even have cell phones at that point.
Yeah.
Late 90s, you had cell phones, but they weren't smartphones, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, it was a lot more adventurous, I would
Mhm.
say.
Yeah.
I had some great adventures, but yeah, I met people. I literally met this guy that I dated for a while, waiting for the subway, coming back from a party, and we're both waiting, and he was super cute. And I don't remember who spoke first, but we ended up getting off at the same spot, and we ended up going to this bar that had a rooftop that you could get onto, which you weren't actually supposed to go on, but we went up there, you know, and we're looking over the city and we're making out a little bit. And I thought, this is New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So, you know, yeah, it was different. It was
Mhm.
different. I mean, I think in any big city, there's always a difference because there are more women than men. You know, if you take it down to straight women, straight men, there are a lot more straight, and there are more straight women who are more interested in a relationship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it makes it harder on women. But you know, if you're going to find someone, as hard as it may be, you certainly have more people who probably are interested in some of the things you're interested in here than you're, you know. It's like one of my brothers had lived in New York for a while before I lived here. And then he moved because he had a job change. He moved to Cleveland and he got married. And I went there for the wedding and he's driving me around. It was a suburb of Cleveland. He said, look at this, you know, like huge home. He said, I couldn't even get a 1-bedroom for that in New York. I said, yeah, David, but it's Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's Cleveland. It's not New York.
Exactly.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. People are always trying to tell people in New York like how much space they could have. It's like, okay, but I won't live in the city. And like that's why I'm here. Yes. I'm not here for my apartment. I'm here. Yes. It's nice to have a nice place, but I'm here for the people. I'm here for the city.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And I just really lucked out because so I broke up with this guy a few months later and he never forgave me for it. He's like, you used me for that apartment. I'm like, I didn't even know, you know, but it's rent stabilized. I mean, I'm on the 19th floor and I have windows and I mean, it's tiny, but that's fine. And, you know, I have friends that came here from LA to visit who are like, are you still living in that tiny apartment? I'm like, yes, I am.
Happily.
They will carry me out feet first.
So you pay rent? You're still renting?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. I, you know, at a certain point I was like, other people are making a lot more money than me. but I also seem to be happier than them. So not always by any means, but I don't care about owning. I mean, I know you're supposed to.
I know. Yeah. It's like, why? I don't.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe this is a stupid perspective, but it's like, if anything were to go wrong, like if I own it, that's just on me.
Yes, I know. Right? I know.
It's like, if something's wrong in my apartment, like I don't have to worry. Like that's someone else's job.
Yes, exactly. You call the super.
Yeah. They take care of it. It's not supposed to be my problem.
Where do you guys live?
We're in Park Slope.
Oh, okay.
Park Slope, yeah. Yeah. I'm also in a rent stabilized place that I'll probably live in forever. So
yes.
When you find a rent stabilized place that you love, like that's it.
That's it.
Unless there's something major to leave for, you don't leave.
Yes. And at one point, you know, I thought, well, even if I got married or moved in with someone or something, this is definitely not a place big enough for 2 people for more than, you know, a couple weeks max. I would never have given this up, you know, because apartments are harder to find than that.
No, they are. They are.
That's not quite fair. That's not but you understand what I'm saying.
No, totally.
It's
I just moved this time last year, and it was like we lucked out with the place we ended up finding, but it was like, and I was with my boyfriend.
Right.
We almost broke up. Like, it's the worst process trying to move in New York. Like,
yes,
it's so hard to find a place that checks all your boxes. Like, you have to give something up.
Oh, definitely. You know, so I feel incredibly lucky, and I have what other people call a ledge, but I call a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
You go out through the window, you know, and it's wide enough that you can put like a little beach chair, not one that's, and it stretches the length of my apartment.
Wow.
And I thought, oh, wouldn't it be great to have a margarita party here? Just bring a bunch of chairs and people could pass the blender of margaritas back and forth, and we pass the chips back and forth. And people were like, you can't do that. But I did. It was so much fun.
That's
There were like 20 people on my quote unquote ledge.
On your ledge.
Wow. Yes. I love that.
That's so New York. Like, this is what I got. This is my balcony. So come on over.
We're going to come on over. Balcony. This is what we're doing.
I love that. And who's your crew in New York? Like, who do you hang out with? What types of people do you hang out with?
You know, it's mixed. Yeah. I hang out with people from like different parts of my life. My best friend, who was the one who used to live in this building, now she and her boyfriend own a place like 6 blocks away. So that's great. I spend a lot of time with her. I have guy friends that I've met along the way. The one whose niece's birthday I was at, I met him. If I moved here in 93, I probably met him in 94, you know? So I met him through another friend. So there's that group. And then there's like, I become friends with the woman who started teaching me French. You know, so then there's her group and people that I worked with at different places, you know, different artists. So I still write. I freelance, and I'm working on a collection of short stories, and we'll see where that goes.
Cool. And, that's so exciting.
Yeah. So
very cool.
So some of my closest artist friends have moved, and I was sure for a couple of them, like one of them moved to LA. I'm like, you're not gonna like it.
You will.
But he likes it.
He likes it. Oh,
really?
No.
You never hear that. When people love New York, you never hear they also love LA.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, no.
Wow. I love that.
I've never been. I just feel like I wouldn't like it though.
To LA?
Yeah, I've never been to LA.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's different. You just can't walk anywhere.
You can't walk anywhere. And I learned to drive out there. And
really? Wow.
I apparently was terrible at it. I mean, I thought I got to the point where I was mediocre. But at one point I started dating somebody that I knew from back there. And this is pre-Uber, you know, and so everybody has to pick me up and take me here. I don't drive anymore. I mean, I haven't driven since I left. And most of these people had seen me drive. So I said, you know, now I'm coming back more often because I'm coming, you know, to see him and you guys too. So maybe I should take a couple lessons and get a driver's license again. And every one of them separately said to me, no, don't do that. We'll pick you up. I'm like, didn't I get to be just sort of, no.
He was okay at this. He was okay at this.
I love that.
That's like every time I go home, I'm worse at driving than when I left. Like every time my mom's in the car with me, she's like, next time I have to drive.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Connecticut.
Okay.
And I learned to drive in Connecticut. My dad taught me in a cemetery, which I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
That's where he thought it would be okay. And I felt like I was such a good driver in high school. Every time I go home now, which is, I've been here for a while. I've been here for like 11 years. But every time I go home, like I'm worse. I'm faster. I'm hitting curbs. I'm missing stop signs. Like really?
Yeah.
Because in New York, when you're walking, you're looking all around.
Right.
But you can't do that.
And you're dodging in between cars. It's like, I got to get to where I'm going. There's a
you're
space.
Just doing your own thing, but you can't do that when you're driving, obviously.
No, you can't. I got pulled over once. I thought what I did was okay, but there was a pregnant woman with a baby carriage.
Oh,
And
no.
I was nowhere near her.
I believe you.
Oh my
She was
gosh.
fine, but apparently I still should not have gone in.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what it's like when I drive.
Yeah.
So Drake, we like to do this thing with our guests, and we're going to be like wrapping up kind of soon because we only have a couple of minutes left, but we want to hear your most New York moment of the week. But I feel like for you, we could say ever, right? Like just in time. So it could be like, you know,
Like that Margarita Ledge party.
Yeah, like
a
Margarita
New York
Ledge.
moment.
Like just something that's only in New York. What would you say yours is?
There are so many things.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a New York thing.
Okay.
To me, it's not a crazy moment or any of that which I could name, but in New York, you live in New York, and there's guys that sell fruits and vegetables on a lot of the corners, right? And there's a guy that sells fruit and vegetables on corner of 68th and Columbus, and he's my favorite guy. So I only go to him, and his name's Salim. And I realized at one point he has a whole fan club on the Upper West Side. He's so sweet and cute that people, did you know it's Salim's birthday? I'm like, no, I didn't. I'd go to Magnolia, I'd get him a cupcake.
Oh, I love that.
He loves Bigsby. So a lot of times I'll take Bigsby by just to say hello, not buying anything. And he's like, oh, you made my day. So Bigsby was sick this past week. He had a little something. And I told Salim, and he was like, I will pray for him. And I thought, that is, it's, I don't know where I think he's from Morocco. I don't know. I'm sure he's Muslim. I will pray for him. I love him. It was just, that doesn't happen in LA.
No, it doesn't. That's really sweet. It's really special.
So sweet. I love that. Well, we definitely need to stay in touch.
Thank you, guys. It was such a pleasure. And it was all such a fluke. It's great.
I love it.
No, this was so special.
This was very New York, how we all got together. Like
through a Facebook marketplace background.
Yeah.
And your friend who I'd never seen before and apparently lived in this building for 8 years and now is moving. I mean,
I didn't realize he was moving. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you guys should definitely hang out while
he's there. Now everyone knows a unit's opening up in a nice apartment.
Yes. Yes.
Spread the word.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. So nice to see you again.
It was so good to see you. And
hopefully there'll be more Halloween parades.
Yes.
With dogs.
We'll find you next year.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.